Hey, I am so glad you made it to your midweek shot in the arm. And today's shot is, you guessed it, courage. You ready? Let's go. Courage, simply put, is the choice and willingness to confront pain, uncertainty, or intimidation so that you can move forward with what God has placed on your heart. You guys already know. We are headed where? Straight to our instruction manual. And today's instructions come out of the book of John, chapter 15, verse 16, English Standard Version, and it reads, "You did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you that you should go and bear fruit and that your fruit should abide, so that whatever you ask the Father in my name, he may give it to you." Amen. Whew. Now, per usual, I encourage you to read your instruction manual so that you can have context for the content. Okay? Our verse today is a courageous call to action. You were chosen and appointed to bear fruit. Now, I want you to think about walking into a grocery store, any grocery store. There is going to be a produce section. Okay, and depending on the layout, it is typically in the front of the store. Now, in the produce section, you find your fresh fruit. You got your apples and your bananas and oranges and grapes. You have your veggies. You got broccoli and carrots and bell pepper and, all your veggies, different lettuces. You got herbs. You got fresh squeezed juices in some of these produce sections. What I want you to realize is that all the items in the produce section have been cultivated, nurtured, and harvested, which allows them to provide essential vitamins and minerals that are good for our health. All right. Now follow me as I transition and get us out of here. The produce section in the grocery store ties right into our verse today. You were chosen and appointed to bear fruit. Let me say that again. You were chosen and appointed to produce. My God. And just like the items in the produce section of the grocery store that have been cultivated and nurtured and harvested to provide essentials for us, when we follow Jesus and his teachings, we are building a foundation that will allow us to cultivate a lifestyle that produces good fruit in our life. My God, fruit that abides, fruit that sustains, fruit that is good. It's not good without God. Come on, you want fruit that not only nourishes you, but it nourishes others. It nourishes others. And this week, God has afforded me the opportunity to sit in a room with other women and have real conversations about what that looks like. So I have to ask you, what are you building? What type of fruit are you producing? What's growing as a result of what you're building? My God, and that question right there is actually one of the questions inside of my Courage to Build notebook. Because sometimes we don't need more information. We need to pause and be honest and actually write down what you're building. You were chosen and appointed to produce fruit. But fruit doesn't just happen. It requires courage. My God, my God. So whatever God has placed on your heart, don't wait for perfect conditions. Start with what you have. Take the next aligned step and build anyway. Say la. My God, come on. What are you building? What are you producing? Woo! Listen. Let me calm down. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you found value in our conversation, please like, comment, and share so that we can inspire others with the message of hope. Until next time.